Number 10. Pamukkale. Pamukkale is a town in western Turkey known for the mineral-rich thermal waters flowing down white travertine terraces on a nearby hillside. It neighbors Hierapolis, an ancient Roman spa city founded around 190 BC. Ruins there include a well-preserved theater and a necropolis with sarcophagi that stretch for 2 kilometers. The antique pool is famous for its submerged Roman columns, the result of an earthquake. There are 2 areas where you can swim at Pamukkale, the public travertine pools and Cleopatra's Pool. The public travertine pools are automatically included with your entrance ticket. Keep in mind that the pools at the very top and bottom of the hill have the hottest water. Number 9. Mardin. Mardin is a city and seat of the Artuklu district of Mardin province. It is known for the Artuklu architecture of its old city, and for its strategic location on a rocky hill near the Tigris River. The old town of city is under the protection of UNESCO, which forbids new constructions to preserve its facade. Turkey. Mardin city is definitely worth visiting. This historical city and also Mardin tour guide has a lot to offer tourists. The architecture is beautiful, the food is delicious, and there are many interesting places to see such as Mardin Old City. Mardin is full of historic landmarks, and the entire city has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are famous mosques, churches, and madrasas throughout the city. It is also famous for its numerous minarets spiking out of the steep hill. Number 8. Konya. Konya is a city south of Ankara in Turkey's central Anatolia region. It's a pilgrimage destination for Sufis, focused on the tomb of the founder of the Mevlana order, Jalaluddin Rumi, in the Mevlana Museum. Same whirling dervish ceremonies take place at the Mevlana Cultural Center, east of the museum. The 12th century Aladdin Mosque is surrounded by the green parks of Aladdin Hill. Konya is worth visiting during your Turkey travels. The city is beautiful and culturally fascinating, and as a bonus, the food is delicious. Konya has a reputation for being one of the more religiously conservative metropolitan centers in Turkey. Konya was the final home of Rumi, whose turquoise dome tomb in the city is its primary tourist attraction. Number 7. Antalya. Antalya is a Turkish resort city with a yacht-filled old harbor and beaches flanked by large hotels. It's a gateway to Turkey's southern Mediterranean region, known as the Turquoise Coast for its blue waters. Remnants remain from Antalya's time as a major Roman port. These include Hadrian's Gate, built to honor the Roman emperor's visit in 130 AD, and 2nd century Hidayarlik Tower, with harbor views. The Turkish Riviera, also known as the Turquoise Coast, is famous for its mild weather, which makes it a year-round tourist attraction. So there's really never a bad time to explore this fascinating beauty. Number 6. Edirne. Edirne is a city in the northwest of Turkey. In the center of the city, the 16th century Selimiye Mosque, built by architect Mimar Sinan, is considered an Ottoman classic, with a large dome and 4 minarets. The Turkish and Islamic Art Museum, inside the mosque complex, has religious and ethnographic displays dating from the Ottoman era. The nearby 15th century Us-Sarafeli Mosque has 3 balconies on one of its minarets. Edirne is famed for its many mosques, madrasas, and other Ottoman monuments. Edirne is a historical city along the borders of Greece and Bulgaria, 235 kilometers west of Istanbul, making it a feasible destination for a day trip. It is historically known as Adrianople and was the second capital of the Ottoman Empire after Bursa. Number 5. Side. Site is a resort town on Turkey's southern Mediterranean coast. An ancient port city, it's known for its long beaches and Greco-Roman ruins. Side has amazing places from the past which still stand in full glory for the visitors to see. Number 4, Bodrum. Bodrum is a city on the Bodrum Peninsula, stretching from Turkey's southwest coast into the Aegean Sea. The city features twin bays with views of Bodrum Castle. This medieval fortress was built partly with stones from the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, completed in the 4th century BC. The city is also a gateway for nearby beach towns and resorts. The Bodrum Peninsula is tiny, but it manages to pack a lot in: fine dining, luxury hotels, and high culture, all set in striking surroundings. This is the most exclusive part of the Turkish Riviera, where the super wealthy bring their yachts each summer and celebrities dodge the paparazzi in hidden bays. Number 3, Ephesus. Ephesus is an ancient city in Turkey's central Aegean region, near modern-day Selçuk. Its excavated remains reflect centuries of history, from classical Greece to the Roman Empire, when it was the Mediterranean's main commercial center, to the spread of Christianity. Paved streets wind past squares, baths, and monumental ruins. The Temple of Hadrian was built before 138 AD for Emperor Hadrian's visit. Ephesus in Turkey is absolutely worth visiting. Once the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, Ephesus is home to the ruins of an ancient metropolis and the Temple of Artemis, which makes it one of the best UNESCO World Heritage Sites to visit in Turkey. Ephesus is famous for its well-preserved ruins, as a Christian pilgrimage site, and as the former site of the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Number 2, Cappadocia. Cappadocia, a semi-arid region in central Turkey, is known for its distinctive fairy chimneys, tall, cone-shaped rock formations clustered in Monk's Valley, Gurame, and elsewhere. Other notable sites include Bronze Age homes carved into valley walls by troglodytes, cave dwellers, and later used as refuges by early Christians. The 100 meters deep Ilara Canyon houses numerous rock-faced churches. Cappadocia is a land famous for its distinctive rock formation, historical heritage, and scenic hot air balloon trips. Sitting in central Anatolia, this historical region attracts crowds of tourists from all over the world. Spring is an idyllic time to visit Cappadocia, beginning in May and continuing through June into early July. The vegetation of this semi-arid landscape is in bloom, days are warm while nights are cool, and rainfall is sporadic. Number 1, Istanbul. Istanbul is a major city in Turkey that straddles Europe and Asia across the Bosphorus Strait. Its old city reflects the cultural influences of the many empires that once ruled here. In the Sultanahmet district, the open-air, Roman-era hippodrome was for centuries the site of chariot races, and Egyptian obelisks also remain. The iconic Byzantine Hagia Sophia features a soaring 6th century dome and rare Christian mosaics. The city is home to some of the world's most famous mosques, palaces, and churches, as well as being an important city during the Latin, Byzantine, and Ottoman empires. The city has so much to offer that we have decided to write this article on the things Istanbul is famous for. Istanbul is considered relatively safe for tourists and locals. Istanbul is even considered moderately safe for solo travelers and female travelers.